breaking overnight. The man wanted for shooting a Granite City police officer is now dead, where he was found as the manhunt ends in a shootout with police.
After months of turmoil, Francis Howell School District leaders will once again discuss changes to black study electives, what to expect ahead of tonight's board meeting.
A warning for Webster Groves. Why the Missouri Attorney General says the school violated the law.
Temperatures soar today and tomorrow, but here comes the cold. We're back into the 40s by Sunday, and that's when our next system develops. A chance of rain and snow by Sunday night.
Changes to the way you file your taxes, how inflation is helping your wallet this tax season.
In these challenging times, our adorable pup-leets have never been needed more.
Looking to steal the show. Meet the local superstar trying to win MVP at this year's Puppy Bowl, and she's live in studio.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Right now, we start the 6 o'clock hour focused on Arnold, and no, it is not raining outside, just a dirty camera.
Oh, clean it.
Maybe
Come
one day
on.
somebody tall enough will go up there and wipe that off so we know what's actually going on out there. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, February the 8th. I'm Renee Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. Just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be catching us on 5 Plus, which is free, by the way, on Roku, Fire, Apple TV.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, just search it out right there,
Yeah.
5 Plus. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. You know what's cool? You, Paul Cook.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
all right.
you.
You know what's you know what's not cool? Our weather.
Anthony.
Yeah.
No, Anthony's cool.
Not our weather man.
No, I said our weather.
60s and windy? I mean, it's windy, but
No,
60s
I mean
is
it's not
okay.
cool. It's not cool. Like it's
temperature-wise.
warm. Like temperature-wise, not
How
cool.
about you go outside
Oh,
and you
dang.
come back in and tell me what it is, okay? All right.
I'm very confused. What just happened? Forget
I
it.
don't know. It's cool right now. It's going to warm up later.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
That's what I meant.
It's hard to follow you guys sometimes. I'm telling you, you know. Between you and Paul Cook, that left side of the desk romance that's going on over there. Every day. So good to see you, Paul and Anthony. Anything else?
I thought we were best friends.
We were. Mostly cloudy
Very
today.
nice.
Windy. Cool now, warm later. Sunny, clouds, snow, rain. Everything for everybody, all at once, okay? 60s. No, I'm just saying, that's where we're headed today. I think the coffee kicked in.
All right.
All right, let's go over
be a
to
fun
Paul
hour.
Cook and see what's happening on our roads, Paul. Take it away.
Well, this commute is cool. And I don't mean
my
temperature, I mean groovy. Groovy and a little windy here. One of our MoDOT cameras near the airport, 70 at 170. And yes, you are moving and you're looking north here with 70 kind of joining in there. 17 miles an hour on Lindbergh nearby, not on the highway, but near the airport. It's the only delay I can find. And we've been running the travel times. Say you're going from Eureka to downtown. You're going to be going at a normal speed with no delay. Same story, 70 to downtown from Wentzville. We'll have another take of traffic coming your way soon, Michelle.
Thanks so much. We do want to get to that breaking overnight story. A man wanted for shooting a Granite City police officer is dead.
It followed a police chase and a shootout in southern Illinois. Our Travis Cummings is live for us this morning in Granite City with how this all unfolded. Travis?
Rennie, Michelle, it was a chaotic night for police officers here. I mean, this all kicked off just after 8:30 last night in East Cape Girardeau. Now, Donald Freese was wanted since earlier this week, Tuesday night, when he escaped from officers. And we're going to get you into the weeds of the case, the shootout that happened last night. Here, take a look at this map. This is exactly where things happened at 8:40 last night on Illinois Route 146 at Virginia Street. Now, again, officers have been looking for Donald Freese after he allegedly shot a Granite City officer. Law enforcement agencies were chasing Freese when he drove into a nearby field last night and became stuck. He then barricaded himself in his vehicle and fired at police. Multiple officers returned fire, killing Freese. None of those officers were hurt. Freese was charged with multiple counts of attempted first-degree murder in connection with Tuesday night's shooting of the Granite City officer, who was treated and released. And that all unfolded after officers responded to a disturbance call at a home there. Mayor Mike Parkinson wants to reassure residents of their safety.
We just had a reduction in crime in the last year of 19%. That's a tribute to these guys that you saw stand in this room today. So, you know, our citizens need to know that these are rare incidents.
Freese had previously been convicted of second-degree murder here in the St. Clair County Court. We're live in Granite City this morning. Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Travis. Happening today, the community will be coming together for a prayer vigil after a 13-year-old girl was shot in Alton. Right now, Alvin Perry and Rayshawn Colvin are facing attempted murder charges. The shooting happened on Saturday when the girl was standing on a porch at Highland and Silver. Police say she was not the intended target. The vigil will begin at 6 o'clock this evening in the neighborhood where she was shot. She remains in the hospital.
And happening today, the Francis House School Board will discuss a new plan for its Black History courses. So we've been following this story now for months right here on 5 on your side. Sydney Stallworth is live at Francis House North High School with what we can expect at a meeting tonight. Sydney?
Well, Michelle, students here at Francis Howell North High School were some of the many who walked out of class last month over the district's handling of Black History electives. Now, tonight we're going to hear more from the school board on its plan to introduce this new, quote, rigorous and politically neutral version of Black History and Literature electives. Now, the plan is to roll out the changes to the courses next year. You should know that the public has already spoken out against these changes, and have another chance to comment tonight at the meeting. It starts at 6:30 at the Francis House School District Administration Building. The address is there for you on your screen. It's 801 Corporate Center Drive here in O'Fallon, Missouri. This will be the first reading of the district's adjusted Black History curriculum. Back in December, the school board voted to remove Black History and Black Literature electives. The board said that this decision was made because the curriculum was connected to the social justice standards, the teaching tolerance, anti-bias framework of the Southern Poverty Law Center. After pushback from students, the board eventually reinstated the classes, but with some changes. The board says there will be an updated curriculum that's, quote, rigorous and largely politically neutral. Students disagreed with the decision, and many participated in that school-wide walkout, all at 3 district high schools. That happened last month. Now, there are still a lot of questions surrounding the district's handling of this Black History curriculum. I took an early look at the document that the district has posted to its website with a breakdown of the course plans. I'll tell you what the district says are the main goals in our next half hour. But for now, live in O'Fallon, Missouri, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
All right, thanks so much. New this morning, Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is putting the Webster Groves School District on blast.
Yeah. A cease and desist letter to the district. Bailey claims students were shown a sex education video without parental notification, which is required by law. Bailey says the district must immediately stop its use of all human sexuality materials until they send a letter to parents.
This morning, 10 students at Sumner High School are recovering after they suddenly became sick to their stomachs. School officials say the students ate gummies that may have contained marijuana. 4 kids were taken to the hospital and 6 others were released to their parents. The school district says another student bought the edibles at a nearby convenience store. All students, though, are expected to be okay.
All right, let's talk about our weather first forecast. First with the bus stop forecast. And this morning, as we were poking fun at earlier, it is cool out the door right now, but it is going to warm up later. Numbers will top out in the mid 60s today. I think the thing you're really going to notice today, though, are those gusty winds. Today, winds could top 35 to 45 miles per hour, and you can see them here on the Futurecast. A steady southerly wind, area of low pressure that we've been talking about all week, finally moving out of California. It's in the northern plains now, that area of low pressure. The cold front is going to come in later today, but notice how it elongates here on the course of Friday. It doesn't push all the way through, and on the tail end of the front, tomorrow night, there could be a few spotty showers that develop for your Friday evening and Friday night plans, so do be mindful of that. You may catch a little quick downpour before things clear away around midnight. This cold front means business when it comes to temperatures. Look how we're going down a good 20 to 30 degrees here over the course of the weekend. So we'll be at 70 tomorrow, but here comes the cold back into the 40s by Sunday and Monday. And in fact, that's when we have a next chance of precipitation. We'll talk about what kind of precipitation coming up.
Also coming up, a landmark case for the Supreme Court, how today's decision could make a massive impact on the presidential election.
Struggling kindergartners, why young kids are not prepared for early education.
Inflating your wallet, why you'll see more money in your bank account this tax season.